Hey y'all, what's up? Bohemia with Bohemian Stars Ocean Heart Readings. We're gonna do some live reads right now. Baby Magic is asleep. I didn't put that this is a Kiki because the decks aren't here yet. Y'all know we're getting some new decks today and we're gonna unbox those on live and we're gonna Kiki about the full moon. I have some little snacks I might show y'all. I've been wanting to do like a mukbang, but I don't want to like a lot of people are fasting so maybe I'll show you some snacks but not do a whole mukbang. So right now we're gonna do live reads because and then later we'll do the kiki because I just want to make sure we can get some reads done while the baby's sleeping. So I thought I'd come on. I know it's early. Everyone keeps telling me I'm coming on early in the afternoon, but maybe since it's Saturday, y'all are chilling around. So we'll see if anyone wants some reads. I have the Ghetto Tarot, which some people call the Haitian Tarot, out that we'll use today for these reads. It's Haitian Flag Day, so we'll shout out and use that. And then later on tonight, or well, maybe this afternoon, or whenever the decks come and it synchronizes, I'll go live again with the Kiki with Himi, and we'll do unboxing and shoot the breeze, and I'll do some more readings. Hi, Bear Official, and welcome to all the new subscribers, y'all. I think we're at like 3.4K. So we've been having a lot of new people come through, which is really exciting, and I appreciate y'all so much, and all the regulars who are always here, always holding it down. So thank you for coming through. I'm trying to pull up the chat on my computer. My computer, I've realized, is very delayed on the lives. Like my computer is not even showing a live reading up right now, and yet here I am. So I don't know why. My computer's new. It's just the internet in here is weird. So we'll see. Let me see if any comments are coming through. Hi, RH. Hey. So I'm glad it seems like everyone's liking the ancestor reading that was up. I'll have to see what we'll do next. We'll do a pick a card. When I go on live later today, we'll do a pick a card with some of the new decks. I think will be exciting because I've been wanting to do. I got them. They all have a theme that goes with them, so I'm excited about that. And then later on I'll do like an official pre-recorded video with those decks too. But we'll pull some cards for full moon and stuff. Let's see. Let me get a general card for this viewing. I like to get a general card for each time I go live. So let's see for us now that are tuning in, general message for us. And if you guys want to book a reading right now, go ahead and send in a payment to the links in the description, and then let me know in the chat that you sent it, and put your question. Hi, Christiana. All right, let's see. I gotta shuffle this better. This is a big, thick deck, but it's a really good deck. I really like this deck. Yes, this is what I remember if I showed y'all the cover. That's the cover. Let's see. And this is the backs for those of y'all just tuning in. All right. We're going to pull a general card for everybody. Happy full moon, by the way. Oh, RH send a payment. Okay, how funny, y'all. We got Death reversed as our general card. And of course, it's Scorpio full moon. Full moons mean release. So it's just like, you already know. You already know what it is. Like, don't stop your transformation. Don't stop yourself from releasing things that need to be released. Because when we pump the brakes on the death card, what happens? What happens is the tower comes and gets us. So this is like, just do what you got to do right now during the Scorpio full moon. There's a lot, and on the real, there's a lot of stuff that comes up during this time. A lot of people are having very deep remembrances of kind of like early life stuff, and like deep habits and patterns that we have within ourselves that can be difficult to look at, or just like, man, I thought I was past this and now I'm being triggered by something that's coming up, some PTSD or things. So just really be patient with yourself, and remember to continue going through the process though. Try to work through, once you can't catch your breath in this situation, try to work through and find the medicine or the healing of the situation, and finally allow yourself to break through. Okay. And that's the important part about this, is to not get stuck in that trauma or that turmoil or the chaos that's going on right now, but to push a little further through it. Okay. All right. So that's our general message. Okay, RH said, any love messages? Okay, so for the first one, sorry, I'm shaking the camera because I can't get it up on the computer, so I'm gonna have to look at the chat on the phone. All right. Any love messages for RH? Any love messages? Any love messages for RH? Any love messages? Okay. Okay, we got the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. We have, let me put you down a little further again. There we go. The Ace of Machetes. So it's the Ace of Swords reversed. We have the Tower and we have the Four of Wands. So this to me is kind of like something's going to hit you out of the blue in your love life. And I don't feel like this is negative unless you are in some kind of connection that you know is really bad. Like you need to kick them out the house or something. Then okay, that person got to go. But I see something new coming in that it's like going to knock you off your feet basically. Like, right? Like, I don't know. I feel like it might be someone that you consider out of your league or that you wouldn't have thought that you could talk to like that, or they would have thought that you were way out of their league. Like you guys might have had like some when you first meet. I do feel like this person's newer to you, so I don't think you've had very much established communication with them, but I do feel like this person has been around. Maybe you've seen them around, or maybe you're like, oh man, you know my mutual. Like, how did we not sync up before? But there is kind of a familiarity and a newness that is there. And I feel like this person, like you guys haven't really talked so much yet, this person that they're talking about. And I think this person's going to shake things up. Now, if you are getting more serious with someone or have someone more kind of that you're with, this person can come into the situation and seem like they're a little bit like it would put them in the home wrecker kind of category. So I don't know exactly what you're working with over there, but and I don't think they mean to come in negatively. It's just they're gonna give everyone else a run for their money. So if someone else has had your heart for a while, especially that's timing out, it's needing to go. You haven't really given them the full clap. You haven't really cut them off all the way. There's someone coming in that's gonna really shake all your expectations, everything that you thought that you wanted or could have in a relationship, and it's going to be really in a good way, in a very, very good way. So, and there's a lot of fire signs here. They could definitely be an Aries, maybe a Leo, but there's a lot of Aries energy here. Okay. All right. I'll get to yours right after hers, Bear Official. Let's see. Okay. Second question from RH. What is the energy around me currently? What is the energy around RH currently? What is the energy around RH currently? What is the energy around RH currently? Whoop, okay. All right, there we go. You said you're super single. Cries. Ah, okay, good, because this is gonna shake it up, and whoever that hankering for the past person is gonna kick them out. You're gonna be like, I liked who? Who are they? I don't know them. I don't have an ex. I don't have a past crush. Because I'm on this new right here. Okay, so the energy around you. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Devil reverse. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is the energy. Yeah, so this can be holding on too much to things that need to get out the way. Yeah, look at it. It's like move, get out the way. Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So this is a very cohesive reading. So it's like holding on to things that are burdensome, that are obligations, that are in your way. Maybe still trying to see like if you can squeeze some milk from that almond. If you can milk that almond, but it's not gonna work. That almond is dry. So it could definitely be a big theme in your life right now of needing to kind of get out of situations and away from people that it's just it's not going anywhere. It's very burdensome. And I look at this person's wearing like the red and all of these, right? It's like the same person. So I feel like, getting outside of roles that they don't serve you anymore. Maybe you're just like, you know what, I've been letting you see me this way for the longest time. I'm not that kind of person. Like, and if you don't really know the real me, why am I in this relationship or friendship or whatever it is? So I think you're just going to. All right. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, so basically, like other people's stagnation's keeping you feeling stagnant. You have a lot of heavy energy going on. So this is like three cards of like, okay, if you needed to know, should I let go or should I stay? The answer is to let go, basically. And that's kind of for a lot of areas of your life right now. Yeah, if it's not helping you and if it's not, you know what, what some of the old school would say, they say, I have enough shit on my plate. I'm not going to take anyone else's shit and put that on my plate too. So in some areas of your life that's going to ring very, very, very true. Okay, and you need to clear off your own, right? All right, so let's see, we had Bear Official sent in $5 on Cash App. Will my music career start picking up? Hey fellow musician, music person. Okay. Ooh, even the cards I'm seeing right here, this is jumping out. Two of Swords. Even the cards I'm seeing as I shuffle, I can see you got skills. Ooh, will Bear Official's music career start picking up? Will Bear Official's music career start picking up? Oop. Okay. So we also have Queen of Wands reversed, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Brooms, which is the Knight of Wands, and then we got that Five of Wands on the bottom again. So the interesting thing is when I was shuffling cards, I was seeing were to maneuver. Hi, Kristen, and stagnation is themselves, right? So the Queen of Brooms reversed, the Queen of Wands reversed is basically like when Mariah has a meltdown, when maybe the Broadway star falls off stage and or gets the worst critique, and so they're like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna work again. It's just like that very traumatic moment that's very difficult as an artist. And so it's like you have to kind of bounce back from that. The Knight of Wands is great at bouncing back, even if they have to start on a different level or in a different style. And that's kind of the advice right now, is to find a way to get yourself out of the stagnation so that things can pick back up. You have skills, you know it, but don't be afraid of looking fresh on the scene, right? So think about like people who were legends in their own right, and then they had to make a comeback. They had to have that bounce. So throughout your career, that's going to happen. So don't feel embarrassed or worry if it's happening now, because that's just something that happens, right? So you have to kind of get out of your feelings a little bit. It's good to know who you are, but know when to put kind of your name and who you are first, and know when to put the focus on your talents and your gifts, kind of. Now we have the Page of Pentacles. So it is okay to go ahead and take a course. You might be thinking of putting some money down to invest in some equipment or some the next tutelage state of something, or to go to some kind of convention for your skills, or maybe to put a plane ticket down to go fly out and see somebody that could help your career. There is a message that it is okay to save up for that. I'm going to mute myself. It finally showed up. And to put some money down so that you can go ahead and invest in yourself a little bit and upgrade it. Now I see the pause in your mind could be due to competition. Maybe you're feeling frustrated because you feel like you're not going to be seen, you're not going to have visibility. Your natural gifts, though, of what I already saw behind the scenes, like you're naturally going to be recognized, right? King of Wands, Ace of Wands with the Magician. That's not even a question. That's skills right there. Like you could go on the side of the road and end up having like people seeing you and noticing you. So stay about your work. You're naturally going to have that commanding presence that's going to shine forth as you move forward. Right now, it's just being a little bit in your head. Rub the dirt off, get back up on stage. You go right back at it. Switch it up if you have to. Invest in your skills, right? Because celebrities and musicians will put out that, oh, I never had a vocal lesson or something like that, when really they're behind the scenes paying big money for these coaches and stuff. Like even during their career, they're still training. Like watch the Homecoming thing on Netflix with Beyonce, right? She was training for like 8-9 months or something for that one performance. So yeah, I just feel like to encourage you, pump you up, bounce back. Don't be afraid if something is new territory or waters for you, or the game changes so quickly. Don't focus on competition, or if they sound similar, if they don't, or anything. You standing there, King of Wands, Magician, Ace of Wands, doing your stuff, just transforming and growing is what's going to draw people to you. Absolutely. So I think that you'll be successful and just keep moving forward, whatever this kind of training or opportunity that you wanted to do. All right. Kristen sent in one. My question, why is my Leo acting distant and starting trouble with me? Oh, Leo. Oh, no. We ain't doing that. Okay, let's see. Why is Kristen A. Leo acting distant and starting trouble with me? You're welcome, Bear Official. You're a Cancer. Oh, see, everyone taking advantage of my Cancers. Hi, Natalie. Yay. It's so funny because a lot of people were commenting and calling me Bohemi. I was like, is that a new nickname for me? People are calling me Bohemi. All right, I'm just giving this a really good shuffle, Kristen. Sometimes it just wants a little more shuffle. You're going to go film. All right, I'm going to come back on live later to do our full moon kiki and to do our deck. Our decks, they're still on their way in the mail today. They haven't been delivered yet. So when they're delivered, I'll get on. We'll do a real kiki for the full moon. Look at some decks. I have some snacks I'll share with y'all through the screen. All right. Yay. I'm excited for your new video. Everyone go and sub to Natalie if you haven't. I'm sure you have. Yes, like a mini mukbang because people are on like fasting. So I feel bad, but I've been wanting to share some good food with y'all. I'm going to have Baby Magic do a baby mukbang. Mukbang. All right. I'm still shuffling. These want a big shuffle. You'll just see her little baby hands and her snacks. Okay. Woo. Okay. You know what? They want me to use a different deck. So I'm going to use a different. That was another Leaning Tower of Tarot, you guys. Oh my gosh. Sorry, tarot boxes. All right, Kristen, we're going to use a different deck for you, which is cool. All right, all right. Here we go. This one's ready. All right. So let's go back up so I can get your question just right. You know what? You are a water sign, and it is a water full moon, and this is the Mercury. Why is since Leo acting distant and starting trouble with him? All right. There's a lot of people all over the place. We have the Page of Swords reversed. We have the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. There is too many people in this relationship. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Who are all these people? Do you guys have a lot of kids? What's going on? And then we have the Three of Pentacles. So this person, I think your Leo, is very focused on just like all these other people. Just, it could be family members, it could be work, if they have children or other projects. The pages can sometimes be projects that we have. They're all over the place. The Knight of Swords reverse and the Page of Swords reverse, I think, are more of their energy, where their mind is just not in a good space. They're not stopping to kind of balance and recalibrate with themselves. When you get into that energy where you just feel irritable and snappy, and you need to work on it, and so that you can handle and process things better, but you don't, so you just stay in this kind of petty mindset, right? And of course it's the family members and the people close to us who get that. So I feel like they just have a lot on their mind and might be trying to please a lot of different people. The Three of Pentacles there, they could be focused on like career, definitely, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, and they can be focusing on other people, like socially, and it could be people who are acquaintances, because we have pages here. So they kind of are just being immature. When there's this many pages, the person's being immature, and yeah, just I don't know. You know when sometimes people just want to like flex for other people that aren't even in the situation or that they aren't even close to sometimes, and they start thinking about doing it for the gram or they're about their social media or like yeah, they're just using outside distractions so that they don't have to focus on themselves and really work on their internal self is what I'm getting. I don't see a lot of really what is it, self-evaluation or any of that kind of going on. I think it's just more externalizing life so that they don't have to think too much about what they say and do. It's Ein with EYN. Yep. So, also, I don't know is if there could be like some gossip or something that's going on about your Leo that they're concerned about because Three of Pentacles a lot of times is social media stuff that's on our wall, and I have the Page of Swords reverse and the Knight of Swords reverse, and usually those are kind of like shady and people kind of spying or gossiping or being catty. So I don't know if they feel, and that's why they're kind of being immature and getting caught up in all this social stuff and like wanting to put on a good face. Like Leos are kind of like that, you know, if they feel like their reputation, if they're not looking good or people aren't, feeling like fans of them, then they feel, they get distracted. So I don't, I don't know how that resonates with you. I'm not seeing any comments. Let's see if I missed any, but yeah, they're just very focused on a lot of different people. So I would try to get, the attention one on one and focus back on the relationship. They might have to gain balance to focus on themselves on a true, like an internal way, first. But that could help if you're having a lot of people kind of going in and out of your relationship. Maybe you live around a lot of people or just a lot of distractions. You guys are always having others around when you're hanging out, things like that. Try to bring it back to basics and be more one on one with each other. Somewhat he shuts down conversations, yeah, because he doesn't want to think. He's definitely not in a mindset where he wants to have deep conversations, serious anything. He'll hit you up to complain, yeah, yeah. And that's because yeah, you're his person that he kind of leaves that out on. I wouldn't take it personal. I think that's the important thing with look, water signs with fire signs is fire signs, they just go through that part where when they feel crappy and they don't want to have like self-analysis, they don't want to be deep about things, they don't want to be told what to do. Like it's just kind of hard to love them. They're just like this prickly cactus when they get into that mindset. So I would just give them space and just let him figure it out. I don't think it's at all about you. He's not really thinking about relationship whatsoever. He's kind of just thinking about like work and social things and things that annoy him and irritate him. So it's definitely, I don't think, personal. So I would just try to give it space. I don't want you to like, smush over your own feelings, but just kind of understand that it's really just it's about him right now. Like it's just his own stuff. And I would really stop him from kind of talking over you too much or laying too much on you if he's just calling to complain and be rude and stuff. Fire signs need us to put harsh boundaries with that and just let him know like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not feeling that because it's different energies. Water signs, that we do that to nurture. Fire signs do that when they get into that I don't give a fuck mode. So it's kind of different reasons why we do it. So you might need to put boundaries with him so that he'll start checking himself or just not respond to him when he's acting like that is a good way to go with fire signs. So you don't have to combat it, but just not entertain it, and then pretty soon he'll start picking up his own responsibility if you lay it on the floor kind of thing. Yeah, not that you bother him, but just when he's trying to act like that, when he's not acting correctly. Yes. Okay, but yeah, he's just kind of being a little immature and he's all over the place. Yes. All right. Good luck. I know it's hard to be the water sign when the fire sign's acting ornery like that. Some fire signs give her some advice. Let's see. Okay. Oh, okay, Natalie, you have one up here. I'm scrolling way up here. Oh, why am I doing this on my phone? Let me put the live chat on and go on the computer. I want to punch him. You know what? Sometimes that works for fire signs. No. Play punching, play fighting, dance fighting. What movie is that from where they're like dance fight? Oh, it's Madagascar with a Leo, okay? Oh my gosh. Let me scroll. Okay, your question is, what the hell was that dream? Was that my future home? Okay, we're going to switch back, I think, decks. We'll see. Both of these want to be out. Mermaid's gotten selfish now. It's like, I'm the one who does the live. Yes, you can go ahead and send ones in. Hi, Healing Mary Soul. Leo men are annoying. Sorry. Okay. And I had seen a comment fly by Enigmatic. I'll come back. I'll scroll through. I'll just be a little behind since I'm doing the readings. But hey, everybody. Yes, okay. Natalie's question. Oh, look, can I handle your question today? How much am I going to blush? I'm scared. After yesterday's, okay? We got all the business. Voldemort was there in your dream. He was naked. What? He came through when a butterfly came and started blowing black smoke, and then he disappeared naked. What? What is he doing? Then there was like these creepy ass kids there. My family was there. The house had an elevator, and it ended with a surprise party. So fucking weird. You're definitely having some crazy Scorpio moon dreams over there, okay? Scorpio full moon. Okay, wait, where was that other question? It jumped way down. Okay, Voldemort was following me around the house naked, and he comes up to me and asks if he could just put some clothes on because it's kind of embarrassing for him to be naked. It was so weird. Oh my God, you know why? Because we read about your dream live. That's why. And his astral self was like, I'm naked. Everybody knows. Everybody knows the tea. Okay. Let's see. Tell us about this dream. Spill the tea. Let me scroll down so I can see what you're saying as I read it. Oh my gosh. Hi, Lorado. Venus and Aries to seduce. I make my voice deeper and fire. That is so Aries. How do you know Aries likes you? They just threw you on the ground and tried to beat you up. Wrestle you. Yes, I called him out. He showed up finally. Yes, right? Okay, we need the tea on the stream. All right. Two of Wands, Queen of Wands, Five of Pentacles, King of Swords reversed, and the High Priestess. Like you did that, and the Empress reversed. Play fighting or foreplay? It's not foreplay. It's forefight with Aries signs or fire signs instead of foreplay. Okay, let's see. Speaking of which, because look, there you go. Here's your Pisces and your Aries energy, and then your Earth energy here. You look, whenever someone comes up as the High Priestess and the Empress, they're a bad mamma jamma. Okay, can we just say? But if you notice, the Empress part with the Nine of Cups is saying reverse. No, stop, go. I don't want you. I'm done. I'm through. Empress says no. So you gave him, the no. Look at four of Pentacles, Capricorn. Done. X'd out, right? This is not, I don't mean Wakanda, use the X's. So in the physical, you've shut that off. And so he's felt that. Yes, to the left, to the left. Look, you didn't even spell left with all the letters. That's how much to the left it is. And so the King of Swords reversed with the Five of Pentacles, he feels that, because that's the thing, when we're very psychically connected to people, even if we can't stand each other or something, or even if one thought they were done, the other one, like you became aware, you're like, ugh, go away. All of a sudden their energy feels like, wait, what? I was connected. Like they start realizing how much they were vibing into your energy, how much they were leeching off, right? Because here are you, the High Priestess, right? In this source of energy. Yes, this is the Ghetto Tarot, or AKA the Haitian Tarot, and it's Haitian Flag Day, so yay. Okay, so yes, so basically you put the cut off there, and then where's his power source? Where's his energy, right? What's he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Try to find someone else? He's over here like, what? I gotta find some other options after all this? After Queen, Diva, Empress, High Priestess hues? So that's literally all what that dream was about. Him feeling exposed, him feeling cut off, him being like, wait, let me back. I just knock. Hello, excuse me, you kicked me out the house on live, on Hemi TV live, but could we talk about this? Could I sleep on the couch? I'm naked. And yes, so basically it's good, because here you are owning your energy, owning your power, in full control now. You're aware, like literally on every level, you are in control, and you are making the free will choices, which is what the Two of Wands is about. Aries energy, making a choice with your free will, what works for you, what doesn't, who's allowed and who doesn't, right? Or who's not, because of the Three of Wands, right? What path will you take and who's allowed to come with you? So that's the dream right there. He's just feeling sorry and embarrassed. Yep. Yep, and you are building your castles and your houses, and so it's just about you getting him out, his energy out, so you can focus that fully on what you want. So that would be the advice: is don't close down your manifesting energy and your whole empressdom because of this person, because they've tried to tap into your energy. So go ahead and finish cutting that energy out. Close the door. I said no. Listen to A No No by Mariah Carey, especially the remix that has Shawnee on it, right? I think I linked that in one of my videos, and I actually, the Curb Your Ex video that I'm gonna do is from that song. All right, okay, woo! Natalie always having the tea. Yes, the remix with Shawnee. There's two remixes. One of them has Stefflon the Don, or yeah, Stefflon the Don, but the other one with Shawnee. All right, let me go up because I know y'all were sending some in. Let's see who's next. Who's next? I'm a Scorpio and my Leo, she, Lee. A Scorpio and Leo. Yeah, Scorpios and Leos are very drawn to each other a lot. And it is with Scorpio full moon signs that are square, the energies of the moons can feel wacky. So Leos, Aquarius, and Taurus, which are polar opposite, might be feeling wacky too with this full moon. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to see who's next. Thank y'all for being patient. Yes, let's see, let's see. My scrolling, I don't mean Wakanda. Y'all know I'm silly. Okay. Hi, Bia. What up, what up? You sent in the payment. Okay, I think you were the next one. If I skipped anyone, let me know. A question. What's the tea on my fiance shadow side? Ooh, we're gonna go there, right? Scorpio rules other people, the soulmate person in our life, other people's money, and it definitely rules the shadow. So let's see the tea. What is the tea on Bia's fiance's shadow side, his dark side? Bye. Love you. Yes, Nat Hughes video. Your Scorpio Leo moon. I love Scorpio Leo combinations. Let's see. What is the tea on Bia's fiance's shadow side? Oh, there we go. The Magician, the Empress, the Six of Cups, the Moon, and the Ace of Swords reversed. And the bottom we have the Seven of Wands. So definitely he likes to win more than he would let off. And he can finesse. He can finesse with the best. And he don't even have to talk when he does it. So with the Magician, with the Moon, and the Ace of Swords reversed, like he definitely is somebody, he's kind of like a mental conjurer, right? He can make something manifest and grow. It's so funny because this is almost that energy, you know, when they say you look at someone and boom, pregnant. But look at it, that's really what it's like. Like, boom, he looks at you, magician manifesting, and then boom, pregnant. You literally have Empress with the moon, pregnancy, and the kids. That's funny. Y'all, protect yourself. Don't look him in the eye unless you're ready. No, but he can really, really, his shadow side is that it's not necessarily all the worst. It's just that he knows that he could really manifest anything that he wants. He can make anything he wants come about. And so when he, you know, depending on how he's feeling, sometimes he might just want to go ahead and win and prove that point. You know, if he wanted to make something happen, he could. He has a very strong psychic and magical mind. So I think he, with the Ace of Swords, he turns that down. The Ace of Machetes in this deck. Maybe when he was younger, he saw just how powerful that could be. So he really tries to keep that in control because, of course, the Magician, if he wanted to, he could be shady, especially up here in the subconscious of people. But I feel like his shadow side is that he could really mind screw somebody if he wanted to. It's like Inception. That's what it is. He can implant or kind of impregnate someone's mind and psyche to think a whole way that it doesn't even think. So yeah, I think he does a good job though of trying to make sure that he uses it in a good way and that he doesn't like get too shady or anything with it. Also, he has huge things with his mom. Most people do, but he might have it really significantly. I don't know if his moon is in the 4th house or in Cancer or a water sign, or his moon's in the 12th house, or he has water signs on the 12th house. But definitely a lot of the stuff that he hides, that he doesn't want to deal with in his shadow side, has to deal with like his parenting, probably his mother, could even go back to like his pregnancy, his birth, and early childhood, like things that happened. So he might have a lot of fears and weirdnesses when it comes to, you know, and like I said, he hides things very, very, very well, when he wants to. He really does. But he could have a lot of like things that freak him out, like way down low key about like pregnancy, birth, just kind of women in general, children, all that kind of thing. Anything that has to do with like surgery in women. I'm seeing like C-sections here. I don't know why, but that could, any of those kind of things can kind of really freak him out. And he might be kind of leery of people who do have innate psychic powers, or, you know, like, oh, do you read minds? Because he has his suppressed. So whenever we have our own psychic gifts suppressed, we can be kind of fearful or skeptical of other people who are living that out loud. Yes. Okay. All right, all right. He's Pisces. Okay, there you go. Yep, you already know then. That's right. He's a Pisces. Yep, so he's hiding a lot of his Piscesness. You gotta let that out, because the moon, which is the Pisces energy, those psychic energies, and the psychological side of ourselves, that's when we can go crazy, right? Lunacy, if we don't accept and let those energies out in some way. We can choose, you know, and kind of cultivate them personally for ourselves, how they come out, but we got to utilize them. That's when you see like psychics and artists go crazy, is when they ignore that and they don't acknowledge it at all, or as fully as they should. Okay, let's see. All right, so next we have Christiana. Advice for the present moment. Yes, advice for the present moment for Christiana. Advice for the present moment for Christiana. Yes, advice for the present moment. There we go. We have the Eight of Wands reversed, the Nine of Cups, the Moon reversed, the Empress reversed, and the Six of Cups reversed. I really shuffled those a lot too, but I get what this means in your reading. Six of Pentacles reversed. Okay, advice right now is don't take delays to mean that what you are bringing forth you can't have. Okay, so this could be projects. Definitely if you're an artist, it could be about motherhood or having a child, because there could be, in 9 months could be a big thing, 9 months. So you might be losing some of your steam and your inspiration and feeling like, man, I don't know if this is going to happen after all. It's like you get very creative initially and you really want to move forward to, like, I don't know, like you have a big energy field, you get really excited, you want to manifest something, you believe in yourself, you believe that you have the skills and spiritually aligned, and then maybe if you don't get the help from others, or if others aren't supportive, which is a natural thing, that steam kind of goes and you internalize it and you don't birth out those projects, or you don't, you know, fully move forward and create it in the actual real world. So the advice is to not give up. When others doubt you, or when the process gets really, really rough and it feels like everything's telling you no, like that's labor pains. You have to keep going throughout that process and trust yourself that you can make this happen, because the Nine of Cups is the wishing card, right? And it's the wishing card in the way that it's the card of self-love and, you know, allowing ourselves to be gifted and to have the things that we want and to be blessed. And so that's the thing. Even if there's stuff that you've been through that's been very rough, you might have gotten that message a lot that, you know, life's too hard, or it's hard to make things happen, or that no one's going to help you, you still have this huge silver lining. You still have a lot of blessings and good karma, and the universe is telling you yes. All right, so don't take delays as a no. And definitely do something creative. You have a lot of creative energy turned inwards. Okay, I think you skipped me, but I think Spirit didn't want me to ask that question. Oh, did I skip you? Okay. Sorry, let me see. Oh, I did skip you. You had a question way up there, so you want to change it. Okay, good. Everything for a reason sometimes. All right. So we'll do enigmatic psyches. What is coming up for me in the next couple of months? What is coming up for enigmatic psyche in the next couple of months? You're welcome, Bia. What is coming up for enigmatic psyche in the next couple of months? What is coming up for enigmatic psyche in the next couple of months? Oop, that one wants to come out. We have the Seven of Swords reversed. Oop, okay, there we go. Throwing them everywhere. Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Temperance card. This is good because this combination together is like coming out of the bullshit, coming out of feeling like you have to watch your back, that there's shady people around, that people are like, you know, like always having to be on guard, right? And like it's like you have to keep your back against the wall. Finally being able to release that, and having some healing in the places that have been wounded from people that have done that, like the betrayals, the letdowns, all of that kind of stuff. So moving into Nine of Cups. And I feel like this is going to be very significant. Like it's going to feel like a small, gentle transition in a way. But then, especially around like 4 months, but like you're gonna have this 4 month period of like just things are gonna change for you, and pretty soon you're gonna look back and be like, realize just how much you love yourself, like throughout, you know, just inside and out, in a way that you haven't. Like it's going to be that next level up in your self-love, self-growth kind of journey with yourself. I definitely do see some of your viewpoints changing. I think you might travel. If you've been having some dream travels that you wanted to do, well, you might be traveling in dream time, but if you've been having some like, you know, dream destinations you've really been wanting to travel to, I would definitely put your energy towards that, because you're getting out of everything that's been holding you back and kind of the naysayers, and you're moving forward to like having just like this happiness, and it's your own unique mix of it. Temperance is about where we take parts of ourselves that people think can't go together, and we make it this beautiful mixed media, artistic, you know, glorious, beautiful thing. And people don't know how we did that. Like, how did you come from, you know, being over here, like, you know, they thought our life was a dumpster fire, and then over here we are, here's our art gallery and our delicate glass, you know, sculptures we made, and we're traveling the world, right? So you're gonna have this big change in your life. And it does, you know, it reminds me of myself. I was thinking of this the other day, and I was like, man, like thinking back to that time where I didn't love myself, like when I was, you know, very fragile, and when you're raised certain ways, and then now like just so intensely knowing, even when I don't like something about myself, even when I gotta get myself straight, you know, get back my health better, like I just like love thinking of telling that little girl, like, you are gonna love yourself so much one day, like you won't even believe it. Like it's just gonna be amazing, that moment, that time that you realize, I love myself, man. Like I wouldn't trade to be anybody else. And I feel like that's what you're going to be stepping more and more and more into, even as you're changing and growing. And so it's a beautiful, beautiful feeling and good luck coming up for you. And just a lot of your dreams are going to be coming true and starting out. So it's going to start in the day to day and just like catapult into the future. This is Pisces and Sagittarius energy, okay? Big Jupiter. You got big Jupiter energy. Yes, you just came back from Paris, okay? And been wanting to go back overseas for work. Yes. Oh, I missed the message. Message retracted. Okay. Yes, I know my body's getting all warm and hot too. I'm like channeling it in. You ready? You ready? Okay. All right, let me go up and make sure I'm not missing anybody. Okay. Okay, Kristen A had another question. Will cutting complete ties push Leo away and have him move on? Will cutting complete ties push Leo away and have him move on? Will cutting complete ties push Leo away and have him move on? For Kristen, oh, okay. Okay, it came out this way, crosswise. So not exactly reversed, not exactly upwise, but as a challenge, the King of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles reversed, the Three of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles reversed. I think he's going to throw a tantrum and probably do one of those like, you know, fire signs disappear kind of thing. Yes, you can ask questions. Go ahead and send in your payment and then comment down in the questions that you sent a payment and your question, and I'll get to it. I think I'm a little behind, but I'm trying to catch up. Thank you. Yes, so I see him like, I don't know, he, like I said, he's kind of acting childish. It's kind of like a tantrum if you don't give me what I want, like stubborn Taurus children. They can, like earth sign children, they can hold out, man. They can be so stubborn if you won't give them what they want. Look, baby magic is a Capricorn, okay? And so there's this energy like, yeah, he might be like, well, fine, I'm going to go on this little trip, or I'm going to go do this and this and this, as he's pounding around in his feelings if you don't give him what he wants. Let's see, I feel like we need some more. Yeah, because he's kind of used to being like the boss of the situation and, you know, feeling like he's right about everything. Now, I do feel like there's long-term commitment and compatibility that's there. So I think it's going to be fine. But I do feel like he's going to try to be dramatic and, you know, make you feel like he's going to go make a different decision. Fine, I'm going to go out with the boys or whatever it is, because you are not responding and reacting the way that he wants you to. No, overall, it's like basically, unless you want to get stuck into a pattern that really, really doesn't work for you, you're going to have to call him on his shit with the Justice card, right? The Hierophant and the Justice together can even symbolize marriage. So I think that, you know, it's kind of saying like if you want this to be that serious long-term relationship, you have to be able to do that without him freaking out. And, you know, or he might freak out, but you have to be able to trust the process. And if he doesn't come back around, then it's never going to be a relationship that you'd be happy in and solid. I think he'll come back around, but he's going to be dramatic as hell and be so upset that he's not getting his own way, basically. So just kind of prepare for that and stick to your guns on things and let him know the things that don't work for you and that you can't go forward in a relationship that's, you know, having that as like the standard, you know. And then I think that you'll be okay right there, because the Justice card is good for partnerships, but he's just dramatic Leo. Let's see. Hey everybody, hi Isabel. Yes, hi Lavong. Lorado. Okay. Hey, I'm going up and trying to catch up in reading, so I'll be down chatting in just a moment. I just want to make sure that I have everyone caught up. Okay. Okay, Bia. Question 2. What would he tell me if he could? What would he want me to know that he can't say for whatever annoying Pisces reason? Okay. This is true. Some signs when people ask that, I'm like, if they wanted you to know, they would just tell you. But Pisces, yeah, we could just, you know, not say a bajillion different things that we actually want to, because we're just weird little shy fish. Okay, shellfish, shy fish. What would he tell you? What would he want you to know that he can't say for whatever annoying Pisces reason? Is there anything? Let's see. All right, Seven of Pentacles reverse, Death reverse, Strength reverse, and the Three of Swords. Well, one, that he doesn't feel like as strong and as sure of himself as he tries to come off, and that, you know, he's afraid. Well, one, he has weird fears about death and about like being strong and tough enough to handle life, and kind of not being able, like not being chosen and selected, and these are kind of like a whole bunch of really deep personal fears, but like not being, you know, we can be afraid to be chosen, like that we're not going to be picked, but then when we are picked, we're afraid of not living up to the fact that we got picked, right? So I feel like that's kind of a theme that he has throughout his life. And I do definitely see fears of abandonment and breakups and, you know, losing people that he loves and not being able to protect and show up for people that he loves being like his biggest thing. So sometimes he might push that distance because he doesn't know how to always grow sometimes while maintaining closeness without having a fear that people are going to leave him if they see, you know, sometimes it's tough to grow when you're close to somebody because you're afraid if you show them this other side of you that kind of sucks that you haven't shown them yet, that they're going to kind of abandon you. And we can even feel that way with our siblings, with our own parents, right? So it's kind of like that. It's hard to maintain for him his vices of himself that he's not okay with, and feel like he chips or there being some kind of betrayal or some kind of thing like that. So I think that those are just fears that he has. It's kind of fears of loss and breakup. Yeah. Nothing casual on this. How do you know a mature Pisces then? Mature Pisces take responsibility for their emotions and their psychic energy. Now, they that's doesn't mean that they don't recognize where it comes from. Like they might say, "Oh, this person's sending me this energy or this or that," and really have an insight into situations. But they don't really let it keep them down. They'll find ways to bounce back. They're always focusing on, trying to heal a situation. And also, healed Pisces have strong boundaries. That's something people do not like to see in Pisces. And I see a lot of people reject mature Pisces because they are not used to being told no. Same with Cancers. People don't like when water signs have some kind of fiery pushback sometimes. But that is a sign of a good Pisces, actually, is when they say, no, I don't want to talk about that, or that's private, or they have certain boundaries, and they kind of make you work for certain aspects of them to get to know them a little better and to trust you in their life. Let's see. All right, let's see where else we're at. I'm catching up, y'all. My chat keeps jumping. How do I put in payment? Yes. So the payment links are in the description box. There's a Cash App and PayPal options, and you can send it in there and then do your comment once you did it. One more question for Enigmatic Psyche. We're always joking about that. And another one, just one more. So maybe I should ask this. Why can't I get over Pisces? Oh. All right. Why can't Enigmatic Psyche get over? Why can't Enigmatic Psyche get over Pisces? Okay. Ace of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So yes, it's just like, yeah, you can't get over them. And this is a card of Pisces. So it's just co-signing what you said. It's like, you're right, spiritually, you're not there yet, which is okay. It's okay. So a few different things. One, your sexual energy and connection and chemistry could definitely be hanging you up on the situation. Sometimes it's hard when we're like, we wanted to have, a certain type of physical relationship. Things felt very, chemical and primal and connected with that person on that level too. We have the Two of Swords, so it's tough for you to just look at all the ins and outs of the situation and really kind of weigh it in the balance, and maybe to leave the situation peacefully. That's the biggest thing I see when I counsel people, is because our society tells us everything has to be blow up, crazy, dramatic. It doesn't just let us easily move away from a connection that is different now, or that we've kind of phased out of the contract. And that's actually what I'm seeing with you guys. I'm seeing that the big thing is you wanted a physical contract in the real world that resulted in long-term relationship, maybe even family, maybe even building careers together and things. And that is showing as a no. So it could be that contract timing ran out. Sometimes the way souls work is not the way that current marriage society standards go. Sometimes people have it in their charts. I can see it in their astrology and everything, that they will have several marriages, right? So someone like Paul McCartney, he married, like, he had this huge soulmate relationship. They were never apart a day in their lives, right? They were insanely in love. And yet after she passed away, he did find another soulmate partner and he must have some good relationship karma, okay? And they are like just as in love, and his kids love her and like everything, right? So lucky person to be able to experience relationships like that. So sometimes we do have a contract timing with somebody where we wanted to meet them. So maybe if you guys were supposed to meet very young and you didn't, and now it's like that timing, the cosmic timing just isn't there anymore. But that can be hard for our souls to resonate with, because we really wanted to have that interaction with that person. Or in this case, in past lives, you guys could have really had more lifelong partnerships, and so it's hard to feel like this person is just in for a select amount of time in your life. You're like, no, I want to do the whole life thing again. Now that you're here, you change your mind, right? Because you're connecting with them. And so you want to build something. So you'll have to see if you want to kind of override that with free will and say, I don't care. We'll just, get rid of the other soulmates I was going to meet this lifetime, and I'm going to settle down with this one if we can work it out. That, you totally have to see how you feel about that. We can change our contracts and tap in. But that's kind of what it is. You feel like that contract hasn't been all the way fulfilled. The agreement, you really wanted to be partners longer than you guys had the chance to experience. And it's just kind of tough to look at all the ins and outs on that. But it is showing that, yes, this person's still in your energy field. still in your dream field, still in your psychic energy. So that's just for you to be aware of. If you want to work on pulling back some of your energy from that person, they could definitely have some of your spirit energy in their field and vice versa, and that can make it hard for you guys to let go. All right, so Lavang or Lavang, tell me how to pronounce if you don't mind if I'm mispronouncing. Do I have a twin flame in this lifetime? Do I have a twin flame in this lifetime? For Lavang, does Lavang have a twin flame in this lifetime? Oh, there we go. King of Swords, we have the Nine of Swords reversed and the Queen of Wands reversed. And one more, it says Four of Pentacles. I don't see a twin flame. I see a long-term partner, and I see some really amazing platonic relationships, but I don't see necessarily what would be considered the twin vibration. I will say that what I personally see in psychic energies, the twin flame is not the highest of everything, the way people say, and sometimes it can actually be kind of low vibration. So if you were to ask for like a soulmate or like a greater soulmate kind of connection, you might have a different answer. But for the journey of what people describe the twin flames, no, I don't see that connection. But it's telling you, don't worry, don't get too dramatic. It's calling out drama. It's like, don't be too dramatic about it. Don't keep yourself up late at night or torture yourself or think that that's something negative. For some reason, you kind of didn't want that. I see you as kind of having thrown that block up. You're welcome, enigmatic Psyche. You kind of threw that block up, I think, when you were pre-planning, and your guides too were like, no, we don't need to do that particular journey this lifetime. I do see someone very loyal, and definitely, you know, marriage and a partner that's here, and someone that just fits your path of what your soul's doing in this incarnation, in this physical realm. So that's really good. And I feel like your guides are very, very present in helping you exactly cultivate and build what you need to be successful in your relationship and in your earth life right now, in your incarnation, okay? Yes, good questions, y'all. Sometimes I'm like, man, I need to ask those questions about my life sometimes when I see different questions and just see what's going on. Oh, Isabel Grace, I was in the Manchester Arena bombing and saw everything. The 2nd year anniversary is next week, and I would really love to know if there's any messages from family members of mine who have passed. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Wow. Any messages for Isabel Grace from family members who have passed? Any messages from Isabel Grace from family members that have passed? Messages for Isabel Grace for family members who have passed. Okay. Ten of Swords reversed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, Page of Pentacles reversed, the Seven of Pentacles, or sorry, the Seven of Wands, and the Chariot reversed. To be honest, I feel like they're still kind of collectively doing a lot of healing. I think sometimes there's been at least one of them, maybe the one who is younger, who has tapped through and left you kind of physical messages. It's strange, but a lot of spirits do leave like pennies or little trinkets for someone to find, and that's the way that they communicate. But on the whole, I see that they're actually really adjusting to the crossover and healing and being on the other side, and that's okay. So just so everyone knows, sometimes it's not communicated from mediums, but spirits are not always like instantly available once they cross over. They can, especially when they've been through something traumatic, they need healing time. They have to, you know, go and connect with everyone over there, connect with their spirit helpers, you know, get rejuvenated, kind of understand the process of what happened. And it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with that. It doesn't mean anything is that they're not okay. It's just that they need some recuperation time sometimes. And that's what I'm seeing. So if you ever feel like you don't feel them as presently as you want to, or if you ever feel like they're not coming through when you're doing certain readings, that's just why. They're not really, they're still kind of charging up and healing and getting made whole on the other side, and really kind of, you know, fighting for it. So I feel like they're doing well, but they're just getting used to that transition, and that's perfectly okay. I do, like I said, see one of them who still is will touch down to the earth plane a lot more and use kind of all their energy to physically connect more. And I think that so this is just that confirmation. That's just the message from them, is that is them. When you get that, whatever those signs are that you're like, oh, I know that this is from them. You're right. Or if you haven't noticed yet, sometimes spirits are like, hey, I've been leaving you little things and you haven't paid attention. Like, remember our little signals to each other. They're letting you know that. And the other message is that the others are still healing and crossing over. They will be fine, but it's kind of like sometimes it's like a guide comes forward and speaks for the spirits who are still in healing, and just kind of lets us know that that's what's going on. Okay. Yes, I'm so sorry that happened. Oh, man. You're so much. Or you're so welcome. I was reading your words when I was saying that. You're so much. You're so much welcome. Oh, love and light. Thank you. Thank you. Blessings to you truly and deeply. And to your family here. Okay, Bia, thank you. You're so good. Oh, thank you, Bia. How does he really feel about how things went down between us in the past, about where he went wrong and how he hurt me? You're so welcome. You're so welcome, Lavang. Hi, Becca Knight. Okay, so how does he feel about how things went wrong between he and Bia in the past, where he went wrong and hurt Bia? Okay. He already knows he's wrong. Stop playing. Yeah, Ten of Cups. In a way, he definitely feels like he might have botched that, like, that pure, how sometimes you feel like you had that pure chance at happiness and now you did something that screwed it up, and you might not ever get that pure happiness untainted, because you be knowing and you can call him on the bullshit, right? And so there's that, yeah, I think he feels a little bit exposed, and definitely he knows he was wrong, right? Because he's like, okay, I got to stop that if I want to keep a good relationship moving forward. Now, there's a lot of love here, and I think he's aware that he has to learn how to work on his internal shit so that he can, honor the love that you guys have between you, and show that more. So it's so funny because earlier we were joking about milking the almond, and this is like trying to figure out how to milk that almond so that you can edify the relationship moving forward. So I think he's definitely learning some lessons from it. You're over here on High Priestess level. He might not be there yet, but he's, becoming aware, like, man, I gotta get on this and figure out what's wrong with me, that I do some of the dumb stuff I do, because I don't want to lose this relationship, and I don't want to keep marring, like, our potential happy ending, basically. Yeah. That's what it feels like. It won't go away. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, everyone. All right. Are we all caught up? I thought I just saw another payment come through. So if you sent through the payment, let's see who it was from. Oh, you sent it through. Okay. Hello. Hello. Applied for 3 jobs, and did I get them? Thank you. Okay. So let's see how we can do this. So think of job A, B, and C, and you'll put what those mean for you, and then I'll flip for A, B, and C, so we can see, did you get them? Okay, so for job A, well, that came out soon. For job B, and for job C. Okay, I'm seeing no for C. I'm seeing for B. For B, I think you'll have your choice. I think you'll be able to pick and negotiate with them and figure out. You might decide, I don't know if I like the terms of that much. A, I see that you could get that job, but it might be temporary. So I don't know if it's seasonal or if they're just temporarily filling a position. Yes. Yes, so there's a chance with A, but temporary. You might have to respond quickly to that one. So really watch your emails. B, I see more options, but I see that you might not actually prefer it when it comes down to it in some way. And C is seems like a clear no, that that's not going to be the career path for you. Yes. Let's see the bottom of the deck for advice is to just make sure you really go with your intuition in it. And if you feel something's off or that you wouldn't really be at home there or that you don't merge, kind of connect energetically with the people there, then to, feel free to pass that up and not go into that situation because your intuition will really need to feel comfortable. Oh. All right, so I think that we're all caught up. What do I look for in cards? Definitely, I look for proper diversity, meaning people aren't just token pieces, but that they are respected. They're not just put in so that their culture can be appropriated or something. I like inclusivity of gender spectrum and body types and age types and I don't like no ableism or anything like that. No colorism. We need the whole spectrum of humanity in the deck, and that just helps us get better readings because then we're all there and it's real and it's truthful. And that's what's really important to me in decks. Yes. Hi, baby. I think Baby Magic's waking up. Okay, so I'm not gonna take any more payments and I'll finish. I think Kristen just sent in a payment. What does Leo feel for me, and what does he exactly want from me with me? I'm not his girlfriend, but we were talking and messed around on the low. Things died out recently, but he will hit me up with rumors he'll come across about me and vice versa. Okay. You just put in another one too? Okay, so we'll finish these two for Becca and Kristen, and then we'll call it. Baby. She might be putting herself back to sleep. Okay. Mama's in here and working, baby. Aww. Okay, what does Leo feel for me? What does he want with me for Kristen A? You're welcome. What does Leo feel for Kristen A, and what does he want with her? Okay. I think she woke up grumpy. She's stomping her feet. Okay, I might have to pause for a second. Okay. Oh, there we go. Just a moment. Let me get the baby. Here, sweetheart. Here I am. Oh my God, it's okay. Hi, precious baby. Come here. Mama working. Yeah, here I am. Oh, look at that precious baby. You need some mama. I am your mom. Okay, let's get that bottle. Just 1 second. It's kind of hot out here, isn't it? Okay. Whoop. Here we go. Oh, that's okay, Kristen. Thank you for your patience. She didn't want to get up. She just wanted some milk and to lay back down. So it's kind of humid out here now. I'm like, man, the air's on. It's still humid in here. Okay. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you. And we will be back on later. So everyone who's just tuning in, we'll be back on later. We got the decks that are coming in the mail today. We'll do unboxing. We'll have some little snacks, do some full moon chit chat and kiki, okay? All right. Okay, so this was for Kristen. What does the Leo want exactly from and with you? Okay, yes. So we have 10 of Pentacles. Now, I don't see long-term thinking. I don't. You know what? There is some affection that's there, and there is some heart-to-heart that's there, but it's not full-grown. Again, there's that energy of being immature, and this is where somebody can kind of keep you waiting and then come slide in the DMs when other situations don't work out. And that there's not always... there's not long-term plans here. There's not long-term plans. So I think that, I think sometimes that he's considering how much you guys could be together, how good it could be, how connected you could be. But again, energy all over the place. Not really focusing on the one-to-one as much as he should be if it's to invest in the relationship. And so I think in his mind, he's thinking like, oh, well, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see if something comes out of this or not. But I would just say to really put your boundaries with them, because I think he can come, it's not a revolving door basically. And he might really go on that way sometimes, Yes. Yeah, he might. Yeah, put your foot down with him. He's a little too messy. I wouldn't be listening to him talk about his other relationships and problems and all that kind of stuff, Make him have to focus more and like, okay, so are we going to work on this relationship? Because he has the ability to do it and there is affection that's there. But, taken for granted. That's what I'm looking for. Takes it for granted sometimes. Okay. My friends and family say that I should start a YouTube. They claim it will help me gain exposure in my art career and my words can help others. Is there any success if I do? Oh, good question. I hope you do. Definitely let us know if you do, but let's see. Is there any success if Becca does a YouTube career? Hi, B Blaze. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Hi. Okay. That was one I already saw. All right. Is there any success if Becca... Oh, look at that. Yes. That's a straight yes. It's like use technology, use your voice. And that's, I will add, the only time that this Ace of Machetes, Ace of Swords has come up right. And I've been shuffling this deck all different ways, shuffling so that reversals can come, mixing it up, rifle shuffling, all that, hand over hand the whole time. So this is the only time it's been upright. Oh, there we go. So it's like there could be some fear. It's like cut the fear that's afraid of moving forward. Because if you go ahead and do it, we have the Star card upright. So it's kind of holding out and not doing it. But boom, the Star card is literally Aquarius, the internet, connecting with different friends, networking, touching different people. Hi. Yes. She just came and told you guys that she had her bottle basically and she's feeling better. She came and did little squat, little butt dance and is clapping her hands. Yes, baby magic in the house. You feel better. You just waking up a little hangry and thirsty. Oh, she said dance. That's good dancing. Yeah. It's some real good dancing, y'all. She's doing some good dancing and showing you. And singing to you a dance song. And she's stealing our baby magic in house. Ooh, you're gonna hold the selenite? Sometimes it's too much for her. It's too charged. And she's like, ah. Yay. Thank you. Yes. Oh, they said beautiful song. Oh, she said my mom. She likes to affectionately tell people I'm her mom, which is so sweet. That's my baby. How about this one? You want to hold that one instead? That's a little bigger. Yes. Okay, let's see. She sounds so cute. Yeah, she's a sweetie. That is me. I'm so scared to do it. Yeah. So no, it's going to be successful. Let's actually take a pick at the bottom. Yep, strength. So it's just hitting on some inner fears, inner nerves, public speaking, putting it out there. But the star is like, boom, made for it. The star and the the sword, Ace of Swords is perfect for communication and internet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes. Oh, you sent another one after. Let's see. I saw the one that you sent about the Leo, and we read on that one. Kristen? Oh, that's baby. Did you guys hear that? Don't let her know. Yes, let us know your channel. Yeah, Kristen, I answered the one about the Leo, his intentions and everything. I think that was the last one you sent, or was there another one even after that? Ah. They said sing, sing, sing. They're fan. Oh, that is how you say dog. Good job. Yay. She's showing me she can say dog in sign language. ASL. Oh, that. She's sharing her blog with you guys. Those. Oh, yes, those and that. She's very into music. Like, she knows tones, and like she has a baby DJ mixer and a little piano, and you know, we do a lot of art and music and stuff. And so she'll know things that I'm like, I didn't even teach you that yet. Oh, I'm sorry. That. She's telling you about the selenite. And that's your block. Yep, the blue. It's a good block. Yeah. Show and tell. Baby Magic show and tell. Yep. Oh, okay. She's odding me. I can't touch her. I can't touch her rock in her block. What decks am I using? This is the Ghetto Tarot. Let me find a little box. Which is all based in Haiti with a Haitian collective and a Belgian photographer. And then this is the Mermaid Tarot that we're using. So both really great decks. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you so much for sharing. That was a good show and tell and wonderful singing and dancing. Good job. Thank you, Becca. Yes, we have some more coming. You're so welcome. Thank you, y'all, for being here. So I'm going to go ahead. Well, oh, wait. Did Kristen answer me if there was a different one? I think that was the last reading. And that maybe it was just delayed and you hadn't seen it yet. Because I answered that last Leo question. Yes. And if Tia sees this, I tried it whenever I try to respond to you on Facebook on the page. It doesn't let me respond to you, but I can see your messages. So if you catch my next live, we'll do your reading then. Because I saw that you said you sent through the payment, but we didn't get to it last time because it cut off or whatever. So if Tia's watching. Yes. So later today, we'll be back on. We're going to go eat some food and check the mail and see if these other decks are here. And then we're going to do a live unboxing, get your snacks ready, and we'll kiki and talk and have some full moon chat and all that kind of thing. And check Natalie's channel because she was going to post another video maybe in a bit. She was going to film right now, so it might be later, but keep your eye out. But thank y'all for coming through, and I will talk to you soon later on today. Say bye. Do you want to tell them bye? Oh, you're still showing them some more things? Oh, she got some little treasures right there. Yes. Oof, we dropped it. Let's pick it up.